The motherfucking deal, YouTube. This your boy Dante Sports Talk live streams. Please comment, like, and subscribe on this video. I thank you guys for supporting the channel. I thank you guys for always tuning in to the live streams. Thank you guys for who I was in the live stream last night. I really appreciate that. So let's get right into the video. First of all, my shout out to my boy Wilson. Shout out to my boy Drew. Shout out to my boy Dre, who's back YouTubing now. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Miss Natural. Shout out to everybody that support my channel. Miss Brooks, big shout out to you. Miss Queen, big shout out to you as well. Big shout out to everybody that helped me in helping me grow. We growing by the day. Now I say one day at a time, you know. Shout out to my sister Lanini. Shout out to Miss Tia. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody that support my channel. I really appreciate that. My boy Billy Buckets. Shout out to you as well. Shout out to Miss Nubian Queen. Big shout out to Miss Shauna as well. Let's get right into this video, man. Houston Rockets ass whoop, another ass whoop game. The Portland Trailblazers 132 to 108. It was a dominant performance from pretty much start to finish from the Houston Rockets. Rockets never lost the momentum of this game. Like I said, the Rockets known from letting the team right back in it. Portland Rockets open up that third quarter with a three from P.J. Tucker off of ball by Clint Capella, and that was a good start for the Houston Rockets. But the Rockets end up letting them get kind of right back in the game. About no more than 13 points Portland got down, but after that the Rockets pretty much shut the door. Russell Westbrook last night was my Rockets player of the game. His best game as a Houston Rocket by far. I think 28 points, 13 assists, and 10 rebounds for Russell Westbrook. He took this game personal last night. You can tell one play when he went to the rim and he got fouled. He finished with the left hand and he started talking smack to Damian Lillard. Was going right past Damian Lillard the whole night, and you can tell every time Russell Westbrook takes Damian Lillard to the bucket or he makes a layup over him, you can tell Russell Westbrook looks at him. And I like the fire and the energy of Russell Westbrook, him wanting the crowd to come, bringing the crowd up. You can see him waving his hands up at the crowd, giving that energy. That's what Westbrook does. I'd say Russell Westbrook is just a competitive person. I'd say if I wanted a workout partner, Russell Westbrook would be my workout partner. I would work out with Russell Westbrook because the guy goes 100% all night. His motor is just continue to go. And like I say, everybody still asks me, hey, what trade is Chris Paul trade was good for Russell Westbrook. Do I like the trade? Yes, I love the trade at this point of his career, but if you take me Chris Paul in his prime, when Chris Paul was younger, I would take Chris Paul. But at this stage, Russell Westbrook has more in the tank. He's only 30 years old. That's still young. When you're 29 and 30 or 28, you're still in your prime. Westbrook got more to gain. He got more to give. He's still got a lot of his athleticism in him. A lot of it. He still got a lot of energy. He might can't shoot better than Chris Paul. That's the only thing he can't do better than Chris Paul is pretty much shoot. But he's got more left in the tank than Chris Paul does. So that's why it's a better trade. And the Rockets showing that they benefiting for the trade. The Rockets are winning the trade. They're 11-3. We won 8 straight games. Clint Capella was that monster last night. Clint Capella played like a top 5 center last night. Clint Capella played great. Daniel House played great. Austin Rivers, another good game again. Chris Clement didn't get no minute, got minutes, but he's not shot to shoot. I love Chris Clement. Ben McLemore was pretty bad last night, but he played some great defense. But like I say, the Rockets team defense as a whole on the Portland Trailblazers last night was very, very good. You can see during the game. Like I was saying in the live stream, the Rockets were hedging. Damian Lillard, whoever had the ball out, Damian Lillard and CJ, every time Whiteside tried to come set a pick, the Rockets would immediately double them to make them come off the ball and force guys like Nasir Little, Rodney Hood, or Ken Bazemore, to make plays, and they couldn't make plays. The Rockets had a field day all night. James Harden, at the beginning of the game, the Rockets were down, I think the Rockets were down 1 point at this time. James Harden Lewis, Nasir Little to sleep, goes between the legs, steps back 3 in the center of the court. Nasir Little fouls him in the bucket. James Harden, another time, came down the court, luring Rodney Hood to sleep, dribble between the legs, dribble between the legs, and Rodney Hood almost took a seat on the floor, almost fell backwards and took a seat to the floor. James Harden shoots right by him, shoots a floater, and then one more 4-point play. How about this? Going between the legs again, stepping back on the seal little, fouls him. The same foul that was in the center of the court, knocks it down. James Harden is unstoppable, man. When James Harden does struggle, James Harden can get to the free throw line. And by allowing James Harden to shoot free throws, you're allowing James Harden to get a rhythm of the basket, get a rhythm of seeing the shot go in. So as he's taking more shots in the game and more free throws, he's getting the rhythm by knocking down some free throws. But Clint Capella running the floor, being that rim protector, beating Hassan Whiteside beating Hassan Whiteside down the court. 2 alley-oops from Russell, one from Russell Westbrook, one from James Harden, one from Ben McLemore. When they did try to double team James Harden, it wasn't working. PJ Tucker was hitting a 3. Ben McLemore was hitting a 3. Russell Westbrook even hit 2 threes last night. Now I feel good about that. But when they did try to double James Harden, somebody would go to the free throw line, go in the middle, PJ Tucker or McLemore, or they'll shoot a floater, or they'll kick it in the corner for a wide open 3. So the Rockets had a great game plan on offense and defense. I say if the Rockets can make shots, they will be fine. They can beat anybody. They can beat anybody in the league when they can make shots. This team is very, very good right now, man. It's still early in the season. We can't get our hopes up high. We got the Denver Nuggets, another high-powered team on Friday. We got a high-powered team on Wednesday night in the Mile High City. So that's going to be a pretty tough game between 2 great teams in the Western Conference. Like I say, the Rockets can compete with anybody in the league, man, when they're making shots, when they're on their game, playing defense, when they're rebounding, getting out in the run, especially with James Harden hitting those step back threes. It's really tough, man. It's really tough, and the Rockets did a great job last night. Of being able, even though that's a lot of points. That Portland scored 8 points is a lot of points, but the Rockets played great defense. The Rockets was able to score consistently, hit threes consistently. Daniel House, nice to see him back, came in, was out there hitting a couple threes. How about the behind-the-back pass by James Harden to Daniel House after Daniel House on the last possession missed the open 3. Then Daniel House sets a screen. He pops out. James Harden throws a behind-the-back pass that bounced on the floor. Daniel House grabs it. He shoots an open 3, and he makes it. To put the lead within 20 when Portland was trying to get right back in the game. That was a big 3. Like I say, Daniel House was very, very good. Chris Clement, I'm very impressed with that guy. That guy can shoot. Man, that guy's not afraid to shoot. I'm very impressed with Chris Clement. Hardenstein, very, very good. Gary Clark misses a 3-point. I believe. No. That was a pass by Ben McLemore. That was a great pass by Ben McLemore. The alley-oop. It seemed like Isaiah Hardenstein jumped from the goddamn free throw line to catch that alley-oop. Isaiah Hardenstein is a big body. He's very, very decent, man. I like Isaiah Hardenstein. But right now, I like the way this Rockets team has been playing the last 8 games. Let's hope we can keep this streak going. And, hey, our Rockets are strong right now, man. 11-3. By score, Rockets. I mean, not by score, but 30 to 29. First quarter, Portland came back in that first quarter. Rockets was up 19-11. Portland came back in that first quarter, finishing strong. The second quarter, Rockets got that big lead. They were up 14 in the second quarter. They was up 64 to 50 in the second quarter at halftime. It was a 20 to 35 second quarter, 26 to 35 third quarter by the Rockets. In 32 to 33 third quarter, fourth quarter, Rockets won the fourth quarter by 1. But like I say, Portland defense was just atrocious. All night. Nasir Little could not shoot a shot to save his life, and the Rockets have done a great job on Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum last night. They have done an excellent job on hedging on every screen, doubling them on every screen, and make somebody else beat them. The Rockets have done an excellent job last night. Portland, 108 points, 44 rebounds, 28 assists. They moved the ball pretty good, man. They moved the ball. That was great ball movement by Portland. Hey, the Rockets just scored every single time pretty much down the floor. So 28 assists, that's very good for Portland. They did a lot of ball movement. 7 steals, 17 turnovers by Portland, 5 blocks, 41% from the field, 73% from free throw line, 30% from the 3-point line. They could not make a shot. Damian Lillard and CJ was totally shut down last night. Rockets 132 points, 58 rebounds, pounded the Portland Trail on the glass. Most of that was Clint Capella. That was Clint Capella. He pounded Portland ass on the glass. 24 assists. That's average for the Houston Rockets. That's okay. I'll take that. Nine steals, 10 blocks, 16 turnovers, 47% from the field. The Rockets was hot all night. They were getting layups, alley-oop dunks. They were getting an open three. 80% from the free throw line, 37% from three. That's very good for the Rockets, especially for how much they shoot threes wide open. That's very good. 37% that's not bad. That's a good percentage for the Houston Rockets. Portland, Hassan Whiteside, 11-8. Damian Lillard, 13, 11-6. Nasir Little, the rookie out of North Carolina, 11 points. 5 points only for CJ McCollum. What this is? Let me see. Yeah, 25 for CJ McCollum, my bad. 25. Rodney Hood had 5 points. Nasir Little. Who is this? Skylar VCR, I think, had 15. Anthony Simons had 10 last night for the Portland Trail Blazers. Ken Bazemore had 11 for the Trailblazers, okay? Clint Capella, monster game, 22 and 20 rebounds for Clint Capella, about 4 blocks last night. Very, very good. James Harden, 36 points, 5 assists and 6 rebounds. Shot great from the field, too. PJ Tucker, 13 points, 3 for 4 from the three-point line. Daniel House, 11 points, 3 for 6 from the three-point line. Russell Westbrook, 28, 10, and 13. Ben McNamara, 5 points. Austin Rivers, 5 points. Ben McNamara, 2. Isaiah Hartenstein had 9 points. That's the end of the video, guys. Comment, like, and subscribe on this Rockets win. The Rockets ass whooped the Portland Trailblazers 132-108. It will be a live stream at 7 o'clock tonight. The Portland Trailblazers against the New Orleans Pelicans. Carmelo Anthony's debut tonight. And also Friday, it will be a PSN giveaway on Friday night at 9 o'clock. Thank you, guys. Much love. I am out. Peace. Go Rockets, baby.